arrived in Minfeng County, or they call it Nia County here in the local Uyghur language.
Well, this is CGTN reporter Li Jianhua,
and
I'm Chao.
How do you feel so far? We have been staying in this region for over 20 days.
Well, it's still a bit difficult for me to get used to the climate here.
Yeah.
The weather is quite dry.
Yeah, a little bit, we have to say that. It's getting dry, especially every year around this time. It now is October, so autumn is rolling around. And now it's a little bit dry. Of course, this is the National Day holiday, and of course, happy holidays.
Yes, happy holiday.
Happy holidays. And where we are at this moment?
We're on our way from the Minfeng County, or you just mentioned the Nia County, right, in Uyghur language, to the middle of the Taklamakan Desert.
Yeah, speaking of Taklamakan Desert, that is the world's second largest drifting sand desert.
Yeah, China's largest desert. The largest one in China.
Of course, in China, that is the largest desert here. And of course, this may be the last look of some greenery before we get into the desert.
So that's the reason why we're doing this live streaming for you.
Yeah, of course, and then so that you can have a last look of some greenery. And we're going to stay in the desert for about 2 days. Of course, on both sides of the road, we can see that is the, what is it called? What is it called again?
The wetland.
Yeah, the Nia wetland. Yeah, the Nia wetland here.
It's a rare view here in the desert. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. That is rare side, especially in southern Xinjiang. Mostly it's desert. And now you can see the beautiful view, the reeds and the grassland. Of course, there were some goats and donkeys this morning. I saw some of them there.
And horses.
And horses, I had a horse
You've
riding.
been there this morning and you've ridden on the one horse, right?
Yeah, a horse. Yeah, it was a terrible experience.
How was that? Terrible? Why?
Yeah, it was a terrible experience.
Was it your first time?
It was not my first time to ride a horse, but it was awful, I have to say, because it was really hard for me to go to harness the horse. And the horse went totally wild, so yeah.
He doesn't like you.
Probably the horse didn't like me that much anyway.
A bad-tempered.
Yeah, very bad-tempered.
Was it a male horse or a female one?
Male, of course. Probably that's why.
You should have talked to him in the first place before you hop on him.
Like horse whisper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a good idea anyways. I tried to probably be a little bit intimate with the horse first before I jump on the back of the horse. But anyways, so it didn't work that well, and I don't think that I'm a horse person. Okay, and now on this side of the look at the goats. So of there, I think there were over. Yeah, so there used to be a river flowing this way.
You got the name of the river?
I didn't know the name of this river, but there was a river before. And then, so this place used to be a natural pasture, and there were herdsmen roaming around this area.
That's beautiful back at that time.
Yeah, it is still beautiful. I think it is as beautiful now, right?
Maybe the summer view is even better.
Yeah, I think so. The summer view should be better. But you can see a myriad of colors over there, right? You have yellow reeds over there and also some grassland. And the sheep here, the goats here, rather.
They're running.
Yeah, they're running around. They're chilling. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
They're so free. They're like wild animals.
They're wild animals.
Yeah.
Like wild goats, and they can roam around this area, of course. And on the other side of the road, you can see that is a mountain. That is basically, I think that is a peep into the desert. And the desert that we are going to pretty soon in the next 2 days.
Oh, this is something unique in their Uyghur culture, right?
Yeah, it is quite unique. That is basically the cemetery of the locals here. They usually put the tombs or cemetery over there so that they can have a better view of this whole pasture. I think there are many people who used to live around this region, and that's why. How do you feel about your ride so far? We have been driving for 6,000 kilometers.
Well, it has been comfortable, especially
Yeah.
with Geely.
Yeah, with the Geely
Yeah.
car. Yeah, so now basically we are in a moving studio. I would like to call it moving
Yeah.
studio, converted from the Geely car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really comfy.
And this car is well equipped.
Yeah, well equipped. And the other day, I know you were trying out the voice recognition thing, right?
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, Geely is quite smart.
yeah.
The voice recognition system is quite sensitive.
It is quite sensitive because the other day I was asking you, why don't we probably have some music? And then,
Yeah.
and the music happened.
It's quite easy. You just talk to it,
Yeah.
to the system.
Talk to
you
the
just call the
system.
name of it.
Yeah, that's easier. And then about the deserts, you know, we're going into the desert. And
Yeah,
then,
Taklamakan.
how do you feel about it? Are you expecting
Well-
anything from it?
Yeah, kind of, because the view is really magnificent.
Yeah.
It's
We
a
were in the
vast,
desert.
vast desert, and nothing else, just sand and sky.
And do you know for the Taklamakan Desert, the sand dunes could reach over 300 meters?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't know how many of our viewers have been to the desert before. We know the largest one in the world, that is Sahara Desert, and then this one is the second largest one in the world. Yeah, when it comes to shifting sand deserts, of course, right?
Yeah.
And then, so when you first walk into the desert, you feel, oh, what a view.
But you be careful
Yeah.
when you walk in the desert.
The-
It can be quite dangerous.
It could be.
Don't go too far,
Yeah.
or you might get lost.
You might get lost,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
If you go probably around, let's say 1 mile or something, and then you spin around, and then you don't know which direction that is, and then it's very easy for tourists to get lost in the desert.
Yeah.
Especially in the hot weather, it's really dry, and you don't have enough food and everything. That will be dangerous, right? And now, so this place, let's come back to Nia wetland, and that is actually a symbol of life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you take any pictures before here?
Yeah, I filmed some short videos when I met some very cute pink sheep.
Pink sheep.
Yeah, maybe the herdsman just
Yeah.
dye them into
Yeah.
the color of
Yeah,
pink
they basically color the fur
to
of
distinguish
Yeah.
his sheep from that of
from
other
any others,
herdsmen.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a smart move actually for the herdsmen over here.
Very cute.
Yeah, they have been doing this for probably for centuries.
Pink sheep.
Yeah,
pink
sheep.
goats.
Pink goats or pink sheep. Yeah, I did a TV live in that region. There were so many goats just behind us at the background. It was such a view, such a sight. And over here in southern Xinjiang, this is such a rare sight to have a wetland like this. We know that wetlands can be found almost everywhere in China, but
Yeah.
here it is a rare sight. Probably I'm going to take some photos.
Photos.
Yeah, for my family. And we can have a selfie, maybe. Yeah, I think we're
selfie?
still going to have a selfie.
Okay.
Okay, to commemorate this moment, this is national holiday and also Mid-Autumn Day, and we are still working here, of course. And then we're gonna have the cheese.
Yeah.
Yay! Smile. Okay.
Do you have
That is lovely.
any idea about the size of this wetland? Is it shrinking because of the
I don't think so.
desertification here?
Yeah, I talked to the an expert here in wetland preservation. It is a vast, expansive wetland here. It is actually not shrinking; it's growing.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah, that's good news, definitely, because starting 2017, the government invested a lot of money in protecting the wetland because it is near Taklamakan Desert, as we say now, and because it's a shifting sand desert, basically it means it's moving all the way. So this one could be like a belt.
Stop the desert.
Yeah, it could definitely help contain the spread of the desert, and that is why we have this wetland, and I would like to call it the warrior.
The warrior.
Yeah, a warrior containing
Like a
the spread.
hero.
Like a hero, yeah.
Safeguarding everything here, the villages, the people here, and also
Yeah.
this road.
And the roads, especially the roads, of course.
It's a
and
miracle construction project.
yeah, definitely. It is it is helping with the infrastructure or the infrastructure development in Xinjiang all the way.
It's the only way across the Taklamakan Desert from north to south.
From north to south, I think that's the only way, and we call it the Desert Highway.
Yeah.
And Desert Highway, it started, the highway actually, all the desert highways were started from the 1980s.
Oh, you mean the construction project? Okay, yeah. 1993.
In 1993.
Yeah, 1993.
Okay. Yeah. And we know not far away from here, actually, there is a village surrounded by the desert, and both of us visited that place. And for our viewers, probably, if you have never been here, and if you want to visit that village, then you can definitely have a try. And then, so on both sides of the road, you can see the wetlands is actually pretty big.
It always feels good to see these animals grazing there.
Yeah.
Oh, look, pink goats.
The pink goats, yeah. Those are the pink goats that we were talking about. That's lovely. And the wetlands, actually, it always gives you this feeling of...
hope.
Or, yeah, that's right. I like the word hope. It is smacks of hope, especially in the region surrounded by the desert. And you find that it's live, and the horses over there.
And the horses look so beautiful.
Yeah, grazing there. They are so chill. They are so chill until you jump on their backs, like what I did this morning.
And they always keep this distance from human beings. When you get close to them, they will run away.
Yeah, and we call it social distancing.
Social distancing.
Yeah, especially at this moment, we know that coronavirus is still quite rampant in other countries outside China, and it's totally contained in China. So it's rampant, and the social distancing should be, in place all the time, like the horses over there. You see the pools, little pools over there.
Do you know why they raise horses? For the meat or for other things?
I don't think for meat here, because they usually feed on goats here, but for horses probably just for work, probably for farm work. Yeah, animal husbandry is quite important. It's a place.
I heard that they actually use the horse to protect the goats.
To protect the goats.
Yeah, to lead the goats.
Yeah, for the
I don't
horsemen.
know. I'm not sure, but
I'm not sure. I don't think so, because usually for goats they have this head goat. The head goat is usually in charge, the direction and everything, where to go, where to graze, which pasture they should ship to. Yeah, but the horse is probably only for riding, and the herdsmen. Probably many viewers didn't know that southern Xinjiang is populated with Uyghurs, right?
Yeah. Over 90% of the population is a Uyghur ethnic minority.
And you did your homework, yeah. Over 90%, of course. Over 90% of them actually are Uyghur. Usually in the Uyghur culture, it is actually quite agricultural. Compared with Mongols and Kazakhs in northern Xinjiang. Usually they have herdsmen, tons of them over there in northern Xinjiang. Here, it is supposed to be agricultural, but in this region, Minfeng County or Nia County, it is quite nomadic, I have to say. Yeah. Of course, horses could be really important here. I really love this vast land. Probably the last look, not only for our viewers, but also for us before we are headed for the desert.
Yeah, this desert road, this desert highway is as long as over 500 kilometers. Maybe the world's longest highway crossing a desert.
That's amazing. Actually, I've never tried that before. And actually, we were on the desert highway probably a week ago or 10 days ago, right? Yeah. My first time, so everyone was thinking, okay, it could be an exciting and adventurous experience. But, okay, crossing the desert is really difficult, and that it's very easy to...
And there's no toilets.
Yeah, okay. I know you have been complaining about it. Tell us more about your toilet experience. Yeah.
So you got to get used to it.
Yeah. You should get used to it, of course.
Just go natural.
Yeah.
Go natural.
I will give it to you. Of course, if you're living in the wild, especially the desert highway, and you are surrounded by the desert, and then, so you should get used to a totally different lifestyle here. Yeah.
It's gonna take 6 or 7 hours to finish this desert road when you hit the Luntai County.
Yeah, I think that's a good point for many of viewers who want to
It's a
try
long way.
the desert
It's a long
highway.
way.
Yeah, it's going to be around 6 to 7
Be well
hours.
prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the desert highway, there is a place called Tazhong. Yeah, that is basically, it means...
The oil field. That's
the
where
oil
the oil
field.
field is
Yeah.
located.
The oil field base is based there. And also Tazhong means the middle of Taklamakan Desert. So
Yeah.
you should probably have a stop over there. And then you move on. And that could probably take you around 2 days. And do you know this place actually played a key role in the ancient times along the ancient Silk Road? I mean, Minfeng County or Niyar County.
I don't know that.
Yeah, this is actually the first stop. Before,
Silk Road?
Yeah, before the business professionals from Central Asia or merchants went into the desert, they should stop over here.
I think many cities in southern Xinjiang were once important hubs
Yeah.
along the Asian Silk Road.
Yeah, that's true, definitely. Of course, I think that is for our talk here, our little talk in this mini studio converted from Geely cars. Okay, really good companion for over the past 6,000
Yes.
kilometers, right?
Yes.
And of course, in the next 2 days, we'll be in the desert, and we're going to stay there for about 2 days. And stay tuned if you're interested in the Desert. Bye-bye.
Bye.